Complicate things. One of my many skills. I'm making things up, all in my mind, 'cause I analyze their body language. I hear every change in their tone. Maybe they hate me, somehow I blame me. My mama said, that's just the weight of the world. It's not personal, it's just how it works. Don't be angry for too long or get burned, 'cause that's just the weight of the world. Now shake it.
Hey y'all, welcome back, or welcome if you're new. So we're going to start this day off with a little bit of a surprise. We have got a new member to our family. This is Sabby. She is an American short hair. She's 7 months old, and she's already spoiled. And Mack, there he is, and there's Mack. Say hi, Mack. Hi. I had a couple of you all asking about Mack, so I thought I would show you. So yeah, we're starting today off with a grocery haul really quick. And I'm having to do it on a little bitty table over here, just because, excuse me, sorry, allergies. It's so nice and warm here, and the sun's shining, birds are chirping, but my allergies are driving me insane. So anyway, I'm having to put everything on a little bitty table because the hutch bottom that I still have, my sister hasn't come and got it yet. I've really got to get on the ball with getting the island out of storage and brought so she can come and get the bottom half of the hutch. But it is packed right now with some paperwork, some a little bit of laundry, like socks and things that I made it up, need to be put up, and some cleaners. So we're doing everything over here on this little table. So I'm going to have to do a little bit and then put everything away and then do a little bit more. And just, that's how I'm going to have to do it. So let's get through this. Okay, we've got some Lucky Charms cereal, Fruity Pebbles cereal. We've got some Lay's plain potato chips. We have 4 things of avocado for a bag of 4. There we go. We have got some salad, veggie blend salad, and some Granny Smith apples. I've got 2 cans of these seasoned greens. Happy light roast coffee. We've got some Ready Whip. Mack absolutely loves pup cups from Starbucks, but I haven't been able to take him with me the last couple times I've been there. And he knows, of course, when I went and he's not got to go. I get the saddest little look. So I thought I would make him his own pup cup when he's had, you know, a good day or has been good. We've got a head of cabbage, a roll of sausage, some hard-cooked peeled eggs, some raw shrimp, tail off, peeled and already deveined, some amaretto cherry cordial. This is Isaiah's favorite ice cream. A 4 thing of the Kroger brand biscuits. And then we have got corned beef brisket, flat cut. I've got some pork steaks. And then, so, if you guys watched the grocery haul when I was talking about Dominic, if you guys are new here, Dominic is my 5-year-old son. He is high-functioning autistic, and he has severe sensory sensitivities along with that, but he's also lactose intolerant, or was. So he's been drinking this milk here, and it's got like a sweet taste to it. Well, he's given me a time about switching over from lactose free to regular milk because of the sweetness in it. So I'm still going back and forth, giving him just a little bit of this and then giving him some of his regular. The doctor said it shouldn't mess with him. If I see that it's messing with him, to just not do that anymore. So we are taking it slow. I am paying attention to what I'm doing with it, though, because I don't need him to have any, gut issues. And then my milk is the Fairlife lactose free. I'm not lactose intolerant per se, but regular milk can upset my stomach from time to time. So, all right, so there's that. Let me get this put away and I'll get set up for some more groceries. Okay, and so we've got 2 cans of the corned beef hash. I mix eggs up in this. I usually use 3 to 4 eggs per can. And then I've got some Spanish ready rice, long grain and wild rice, ready rice, chocolate syrup. Jackson's been asking for chocolate milk. We've got some sausage links because Jackson loves sausage links over any other kind of sausage. We've got some Mexican 4 cheese. And then I've got 3 packs of bacon, some beef jerky sticks, some bacon bits, Boost. I'm trying my hardest to gain weight. English muffins. This is for Eggs Benedict. Hollandaise sauce, again, for Eggs Benedict. I've got a bunch of green onions, 2 cucumbers, some baby carrots cut and peeled, mild banana pepper rings. I've got a thing of bologna, some regular hummus, and if you've seen my last grocery haul video, the hummus that I got was like garlic in the middle of it. You mix it up, and it was a garlic hummus. And my kids will not eat that, and Jackson loves hummus, and he will not eat that. He takes it to school for his lunch. We've got Isaiah's cashews, halves and pieces. I've got some maple and brown sugar oatmeal. The boys ask for something a little bit different for breakfast options of a morning, because they usually just eat like a sausage and egg biscuit or a sausage and egg on a bun, actually. And I make their breakfast before school. So they ask for something different, and Jackson has been asking for oatmeal. So this is their favorite. Got some double chocolate mini donuts. And then I've got some regular ready-to-cook sausage patties. 2 gallons of regular milk and a thing of coffee creamer. Okay, let me get this put away and I'll get the next. I think there should only be one more thing of groceries. So, okay, yeah, last round. And then I've just got the pop or soda, whatever, and the water. So, okay, so we've got some French fries. I've got 2 boxes of the pepperoni pizza Hot Pockets. They're both the same. I tried to get the 14-pack. They were out, so I got 2 of the 8-packs. I've got some Southern Butter Pecan ice cream. This is the only ice cream that I like. We've got some Dino Nuggets. I've got some sausage and egg biscuit. Well, sausage, egg, and cheese biscuit. Jackson loves these, and these are mostly for like an after-school snack. So he can have something hot while waiting for dinner, really. These actually were a lot cheaper than I expected them to be for an 18-pack. These were only $11. And I'm saying only like it's, you know, just the cheapest thing in the world, but we all know it's not. Eggs are outrageous right now. It's extremely insane, I think. But I mean, we go through a lot of eggs. We really do. My kids love eggs. I love eggs, and we love breakfast foods. I'm sure you guys can tell that. But so it was do this and save $3, or buy 2 dozen, and that would have been like, oh wow, it was like over $20 just for 2 dozen. So I settled for the 18. And then under here, we've got a thing of these sausage buttermilk biscuit sandwiches. Now, if we're running late on a school morning, I will throw these in the oven, heat them up really quick, as opposed to the boys' regular breakfast. Doesn't happen often. These usually will end up getting ate as a snack on like weekends or whatever, or if the boys have a friend stay the night, something like that. But yeah. And then we've got my coffee. We've got Nepali Coast. We've got Columbia, Starbucks, Cafe Verona, Starbucks. And then this one is the Kauai coffee. I've got a 4-pound bag of sugar. I meant to get 8-pound, but for some reason I pushed the 4-pound button. 2 packs of hamburger buns. And then down here where it is oh so dark, I've got 2 loaves of soft wheat bread. We are trying to eat only wheat bread I think occasionally we'll buy a loaf of white bread if we can't find the wheat, or, you know, for whatever reason. If I maybe send one of the kids in, one of the older kids, of course, and they grab the white instead of the wheat. Okay, so, yeah, let me get over to the pop or soda, however y'all want to say it, and the water. Okay, so here we've got the mini Pepsi's 10 pack, I think. Yeah, 10 cans. This is so that Jackson isn't wasting pop, because once a pop gets warm, he doesn't want to drink it and finish it or anything like that. So he actually can go through quite a bit if it's not the minis. Will's pop is the Mountain Dew Baja Blast, and then we've got some A&W root beer that Jackson and Isaiah both like. And then I've got some regular size Pepsi. And then I did get some alkaline water. I've been reading up, and I've been learning a little bit on certain foods and drinks and water and things like that. So, yeah, I'm trying to do healthier. So, okay, so that's the grocery haul. I'm going to get the rest of this put away, and we'll move on to something else. I've got a lot of stuff in store for you guys.
Morning has broken, my windows are open, wanna feel the wind.
So you all are probably thinking, what in the world is she doing taking everything apart that she just done? Okay, so let me explain. I am pulling everything back out of this little entry area right here beside the front door, because we are about to put some wallpaper up. So as I've talked about in my previous videos, I do intend to replace these paneling walls with regular drywall so that I can do painting and stuff, but I cannot afford to do that right now. And I got to looking around trying to figure out what my other options are, just to do something with these walls, because they are stained so bad. And I do want to say a great big thank you to a couple of you guys for recommending different product that could possibly take the stain off of the wall. I think I want to go the wallpaper route and just clean the walls down really well. So I've already cleaned the walls down, and they are good and clean and good and dry. And this is a very a lot of people want to say cost effective. Well, I'm not gonna, proper it all up for you. This is cheap. This is a very cheap way to update and make over a room or a wall in your home. And so, if you are a renter, or even if you're not a renter and you own your home, but you don't really have the money at that time and you're saving up, but you are wanting that change more immediate than, as opposed to waiting, this is the way to go. So as I am saving up the money to be able to start replacing the paneling with the drywall, I am just going to wallpaper, and I think it turns out looking really great. Now, because there is so much to do, and I've got so much planned to bring to you guys, and I cannot fit it all in one video, I am going to be doing this in different episodes. So this is going to be episode 1, and I'm just doing this front facing wall here in the front area of the living room and the kitchen dining area. So just this side is going to get done all the way over to the refrigerator. I don't go behind the refrigerator in this video. It will happen. I ran out of time on this day, and I needed my son to pull the refrigerator out for me because that thing is massively heavy. So I'll eventually get to it, but I get the wall itself done. Now, I do have baseboard ordered, and it should be here anytime, but it did not get here before I got done. And I done this wall over 3 days because time. I ran out of time each day, so I had to pick back up the next day. So this is over 3 days. I have got, like I said, so much planned in the next several videos. I have ordered a new couch. It's more of an oversized, really, when I say oversized, it's really oversized chair, or a very small love seat even. But because this is a tiny home, I'm trying to downsize, and I'm trying to make the space that I have work for me. So I am going to be putting up open concept shelving in the kitchen. I do have those shelves, so we will be doing that soon. The couch has not got delivered yet as of this video being made. It is, set to be delivered anytime though. So hopefully I'll have it before this coming weekend. hopefully. Also, the console table that the TV is sitting on, that was my mom's, and I do have another idea in store for that table, but I will be replacing that one, and we are going to be mounting the TV. Also, I've got some things that I'm pulling out of storage that I do intend to incorporate, but there's going to be a lot of things too that I'm not going to be able to use from my old house that is in storage. So I'm probably going to either sell it or possibly donate it or see if my sister may want it. Because she's the first one that I give that option to. If she doesn't want it, then, I'll try to sell it or donate it. And then my next option after that is just, if nobody wants it, it's going to go straight onto the dump. So anyway, besides that I'm already told you about decor-wise and updating-wise, there is another wall that's getting wallpaper put on it. Actually, the wallpaper has already been put on it. It is the same backsplash wallpaper that I use over the sink, and it is just like an accent wall, but it sets across from the little round dining room table. So I will be showing you guys that, not in this video, but I will be showing you guys that. So yeah, there's a lot, and I can't remember all of it right at this moment, but as I remember it through this video, I'll pop on here and we'll talk about it. But yeah, like I said, 3 days. It took me 3 days to do this wallpaper, and this wallpaper is a really good wallpaper too because it's textured, and you guys I'm sure can hear Sabby, my cat. She is the sweetest thing. I love her. The boys and I had been talking about getting a cat forever, and we just hadn't, and we ended up adopting her from Pet Sense, which is a pet store. Ours carry cats and fish. They don't have like dogs or hamsters or anything like that, but they do have cats and little fish and things. So that we found her there. She's 7 months old. She is quite big to be 7 months old, but she is only 7 months old, and she's just the sweetest thing. She's still really a kitten. So you guys are going to be seeing a lot more of her, and Mack just absolutely adores her. She is so good with other animals. She is so good with Mack, and she's so good with the little ones, my sons. So big plus there. That had to be two of the big things that got check marked off, of course. So anyway, let's get this wallpaper up.
Through my hair, which way do I follow? What happens tomorrow? I turn to you and hope you can guide the way. Sometimes I give up, just wanna be on my own. Even in the darkest times, you give me hope. So I lean on you when I'm lost my way. I keep holding on.
Now, before anybody comes for me, I do not recommend taking scissors and cutting around your electric outlet. I would not be doing this if I had thought of another way or thought that I could measure this out to be able to go over it perfectly. But I did fix it to where all I had to do was cut out at the very, very bottom and the very, very side. So I wasn't going anywhere around any wires or anything like that whenever I was cutting around the electrical outlet. So I was very careful doing that, but I did take the wall covers off and then put them back on once the wallpaper was on, because it just gives that clean line, that seamless look that we all want when we're doing wallpaper as a DIY. So I did do that. Also, I'm not just, coming into my mom's home and changing everything up. I'm trying to make it into a home for my boys and I, mostly for my boys. I want to, make it cozy and comfortable and home for them. And I'm incorporating a lot of my mom's things into the way that I decorate, because her and we had very different decorating styles. I did love her style, but it was not my vibe. Hers was more antique and mine's more rustic. But a lot of her pieces, and not any particular one, but a lot of her pieces do fit into mine, just in a different way than the way she had it decorated with. Now, I do have curtains coming, and they will be replaced. I would say that the curtains will be replaced by the next video. I probably won't film that. It's literally just changing out the curtains, just because these that are up, they go for the way that the color scheme that my mom had in here. So I'm not big on dark colors in the living room. Maybe for a bedroom, even a bathroom, could pull off dark colors. I've never been able to pull off dark colors in a living room as the main color. So I'm going with more of the light grays and the beige, the whites, the tans, neutral colors, with some black, of course, thrown in there. Now, my mom did have some pieces on her wall that were gold, and she had 2 sets of them, and one set went to my little sister, and I kept the other set. Now, the other set, I am going to be painting those flat matte black and rehanging them, because I think that they are gorgeous pieces. They just need to be in a different color for me. So I will be doing that. And yeah, I'm very excited about bringing you guys along for this journey of making over and updating this tiny home that is now mine and my boys' home. And I'm ever so grateful to my mother for leaving this home and having this to make into a home for my boys and I. I miss my mother every single day. There's not one day that goes by that I don't think about her. And I'm constantly reminiscing with my kids about something that I'm doing with them that my mom did with me, or something similar like that. But yeah, so anyway, the next video, I'm hoping to be able to finish the walls in the living room in the shiplap wallpaper and get the open concept shelving up for the kitchen, and possibly even the hutch bottom switched out with my island. And the baseboards, of course, because those are due to be delivered any day, along with the couch. So there's a lot. We're going to get as much into each video as possible. And this is just for the kitchen and living room. We've not even moved into any other part of the house yet, besides the little bit of update we did in the bathroom. But I'm thinking the bedroom may be next once the kitchen and living room is done. So let's get this wallpaper up.
For a better day, I lean on you when the world's astray. I left my heart open so you hear my prayer. I left my heart open so you hear my prayer. In times that are changing, and when hope is fading, I know I can turn to your embrace. 'Cause there's so much beauty under your heaven, and I'm grateful every day. Sometimes I give up, just wanna be on my own. Even in the darkest times, you give me hope. So I lean on you when I've lost my way. I keep holding on for a better day. I lean on you when the world's astray. I left my heart open so you hear my prayer. I left my heart open so you hear my prayer. I lean on you and I lost my way. I keep holding on for a better day. I lean on you when the world's astray. I left my heart open so you hear my prayer. I left my heart open so you hear my prayer.
Now, soon we will be moving outside for just a little bit, because we are going to be building a new porch. The porch that is on the house is a makeshift temporary porch. It's just a piece of plywood over top of some brick. A porch never got actually built on. It was planned to be, but then my mom's health declined. She ended up going into the hospital for a couple of days, got to come back home, was, had different medical necessities at that time. And then everything happened with my ex-husband, Josh, or soon-to-be ex-husband. No, we are not divorced yet. But all of that happened, and it just got put, on the back burner and never really got around to it. So because the makeshift temporary porch that's on the house is, dangerous for one, we're going to go ahead and start on that very soon. So that may be in between working on the inside of the house. I may be bringing you that video in the next video or two. Well, couple videos, I'm going to say. But it is a absolute necessity to get the porch built. I'm wanting nothing really big, of course, because eventually I do plan to build on. And so I don't want to have to take this massive porch down. When it's all said and done, all the rooms are built and everything's done that I want done to the house, we will eventually get a decent sized porch put on. I also plan for outside sliding glass doors with the porch coming out of my bedroom. Like, I've got a lot of plans, and it's going to take a while and money. So the time I've got, money not so much of yet, but that's why I'm saving. But yeah, I just want to let you guys know we do have a porch coming, and I am going to bring you guys along for that. Y'all, I really love this wallpaper. It is such good quality, and it is so inexpensive, so affordable. I found it on Amazon, and I will link it below for you guys. If anybody is interested, I'll link this one and the other one down below for you guys. Both were found on Amazon, but the quality of this, it has got like a wood grain texture in the wallpaper itself, and the adhesion, wow. Like, you guys are going to see, there are times that I'm just not putting it up straight, and I'm having to pull it right back off of the wall, and it goes right back up. And the stickiness is just amazing. Like, this is very good wallpaper, and it is so affordable. Like, I bought 4 ginormous rolls, enough to do the living room and a portion of the kitchen wall for less than $50. And I mean, I love this wall. It's amazing, and it's beautiful. I love it. I mean, it may not be the style for some people, and that's totally okay. Everybody is entitled to their own opinion. They are entitled to their own likes and dislikes and taste and style. You know, this may not be for everyone, the shiplap. But I guarantee if you are wanting to wallpaper, or you're looking into possibly wallpapering, this wallpaper is amazing. And I'm sure you can find a style that they make. If not, I don't know. But their wallpaper is amazing. And like I said, it's even got like a wood grain texture in the feel of it. And it's not rough textured. It is actually smooth but textured. I don't even know how to explain that. It's real soft but textured, if that makes any sense at all.
But it hurts even more now, girl. I'm screaming now. I'm screaming now. wish I was above the center of attention, but I'm not. I wish I didn't have to give in to the pressure. Oh. I'm posting pictures, trying to be someone I'm not. It feels just like I'm lying to you. I fake it, stage it, trying to live some perfect life. I know I'm wasting time, cause I just wanna call my friends and see what they're doing tonight. It doesn't have to be so special. I try to be myself, you do the same and we'll be alright. Cause this pressure's really bringing me down. I wish I had the guts to start a conversation with someone. Just be who I am, not care so much about first impressions. So, cause I got a feeling that it could be great. Skip all the acts, not playing games. Maybe revealing the real me until you.
So I did have to invest in my own tool set, and I didn't go for just any tool set. I did get one that came with a 20-volt drill, the battery pack charger, and it's got a handsaw in it. It's got even a electrical tester. Like, this thing is amazing, and it's by the brand called Think Learn. I think that's what it's called. I also found that on Amazon, and it was a very affordable price. But then again, it's all about affordability with me. I have to be able to afford it, or I'm not going to buy it. It's that simple. I'm a single mom. I've got 4 boys that are still at home, and so, yeah, I have to make sure that everything that I purchase is affordable and it's needed more than not. And being a DIYer and being, a single parent, not just being a single mom, but being a single parent, you are going to have to get used to doing a lot of things on your own. And I've always been fairly good at being able to repair something. Believe it or not, by the time that I was 20 years old, I knew how to replace water lines that busted from freezing under my kitchen sink. My daddy taught me. So you'd be amazed at what you can learn to do when you have to learn to do it. But I did get me a tool set. You all should have seen me trying to get these outlet covers on without a screwdriver. That was interesting. So I just didn't even try because I knew it wasn't going to happen. So I did eventually get a screwdriver. I just went and bought a couple screwdrivers before I got the tool set because it took me just a little bit of time to find the tool set. I wanted to make sure I got something that was right for what I needed it for, and that I read reviews. I did a little bit of research. I didn't want to spend even a very insignificant amount of money on something that I wasn't going to be able to use in 6 months because it tore up in 5 months. You know what I mean? So I wasn't trying to break the bank, but I also don't want to have to replace tools in less than a year. So, but if I don't forget, I will try to link that tool set down below for you guys too, because it is an amazing one. And it comes with its own little tool bag and everything. Like it's amazing. So I really do recommend going and giving it a look. And even if this specific one that I'll link down below is not for you, I guarantee you'll find one if you are in the market for a good tool set.
Yeah, I got a feeling that it could be great. Skip all the acts, stop playing games. No more concealing the real me, I won't be ashamed. Cause I just wanna call my friends and see what they're doing tonight. It doesn't have to be so special. I try to be myself, you do the same and we'll be alright. Cause this pressure's really bringing me down. Pressure's really bringing me down. I wish I was above the center of attention, but I'm not. I wish I didn't have to give in to the pressure. Cause I just wanna call my friends and
want the mood to be right, keeping it low in the night, yeah. So long since I got a glimpse of a light, it's blurring out my eyes. Oh, we should open up a window. Oh, I can't see clear. Oh, yes, I know out the window, cause it's just my habit, and I can't describe it. And she can talk about it like it's magic, the way that she loves my habits. I'm good, giving her compliments. I'm yours if you need a friend, yeah, yeah. Fake one, staying until the end. Yeah, I know how to play pretend. Tell me, how do I get inside? Open up your mind. In this I know how to win a fight, cause it's just my habit, and I can't describe it. And she can talk about it like it's magic, the way that she loves my habits, just my habits.
So a couple of things that I've noticed with this wallpaper specific. Don't try to cut this with a box cutter or a razor blade or anything like that. Use scissors, a good, nice, sharp pair of scissors. Otherwise, it's just going to pull and rip and shred, and it's a mess. I learned that the hard way. Another thing that I've noticed is whenever you're putting this paper on the wall, a lot of times I've noticed with previous wallpapers that I've used, there's a lot of bubbles. You have to work out the bubbles. Surprisingly, this did not bubble that bad. And what few bubbles did pop up, they were easily pressed out and for the most part stayed out. I did have one bubble in particular that I can point out actually that gave me some time. It did not want to push out and flatten out. It kept popping up. So I did eventually take that piece off and just completely replace it. I think it was the next day because the bubble just would not go away. But that was due to my error. It wasn't anything to do with the wallpaper. It was because it was put up wonky. I think it was at the end of the day. Well, I know it was at the end of the day. I know that it was right before I needed to leave to go pick my kids up from school. And so I was just trying to hurry. But it is fixed now. Not an issue. But I do know exactly which piece it was that I put up. Also, this wallpaper is way easier to work with if you cut it into sections. I don't recommend that for a lot of wallpapers, but this one in particular, just because it is easy to line it right back up, it's easier to work with in sections.
I can't describe it, and she can talk about it like it's magic, the way that she loves my habits. Get it right, I still love you on my side, staying night after night, cause you're mine, cause it's just my habit, and I can't describe it, and she can talk about it like it's magic, the way that she loves my habits, just my habits, and I can't describe it. My habits.
For the really tall portions that need to be put up at the very top of the wall, I get my son Isaiah to help me do that, or to do it, really, if I'm being honest. I just cannot reach. I am, and I've said this many a times in my videos, I am vertically challenged. I'm only 5'2". My son, however, is right at 6 foot tall. And all he's got to do is pull this little step ladder over that we've got and get up there and press it on for me. And he gets it up with no issues, no bubbles, anything like that. So yeah, for those really, really high areas there on that wall, he is the one that has to do it. I think I've got a clip in here in a minute or so showing him putting that up for me.
I'm not gonna play nice. I'll be the witch you tell your friends about. I'm the crazy ex-girl you pretend you don't know, 'cause you know I could ruin your life. Rumor has it you have someone new. She'll regret you like a bad tattoo, 'cause you'll never change, you'll always stay the same. Go on and tell all your friends all about me. I don't give a nothing sticks to me, baby. Yes, hon, I'm Teflon, I don't give an F, so go ahead and tell them I'm a little bit too much for ya. Maybe you're not man enough, 'cause I speak my mind, yeah, I spit it out. I don't care about if you think that I'm a little bit too much for ya. Maybe you're not man enough, 'cause I speak my mind, yeah, I spit it out. I don't care about if you think that I'm a little bit too much. I'm not gonna play cool when you take me for a damn fool. I'm just so sick of it, can't believe that I've been with someone like you. Don't forget I know your secrets too. In a minute I can spill the truth, 'cause you'll never change, you'll always stay the same. Go on and tell all your friends all about me. I don't give a nothing sticks to me, baby. Yes, hon, I'm Teflon, I don't give an F, so go ahead and tell them I'm a little bit too much for ya. Maybe you're not man enough, 'cause I speak my mind, yeah, I spit it out. I don't care about if you think that I'm a little bit too much for ya. Maybe you're not man enough, 'cause I speak my mind, yeah, I spit it out. I don't care about if you think that I'm a little bit too much. Little bit too much. A little bit too much. A little bit too much. I'm a little bit too much for ya. Maybe you're not man enough, 'cause I speak my mind, yeah, I spit it out. I don't care about if you think that I'm a little bit too much for ya. Maybe you're not man enough, 'cause I speak my mind, yeah, I spit it out. I don't care about if you think that I'm a little bit too much.
Laying on my bedroom floor, staring up at the ceiling. You got me paralyzed. No, not a single medication could kill all this pain I'm feeling. I'm barely getting by. So I get a little drunk and I text you, baby, wondering if you're home, 'cause I need someone.
So I did not take it all the way past the refrigerator. I took it to the front of the refrigerator. I do have to do the rest. There's like maybe a 2.5, 3 foot little chunk right there where the refrigerator is at that needs to be done. And then behind the refrigerator going into like the bathroom. I will eventually get to that, but I'm just kind of, working at my own pace. And I'm running out of time on these days because I am trying to do this while my boys are at school. That way, they're not running around and knocking into things and playing and such. So it's a lot easier with just Dominic running around than with all three, Will, Jackson, and Dominic running around. So I do not get the refrigerator area. I will eventually get to it. It's just not on this day. Now, I do plan to put trim around the window, so I am going to trim the window out all the way around, but I also plan to cut this to where it will fit into the window where you can see the plain wood. So I think it's going to look really good like that, and then it get trimmed out, it's going to look great. Not just trim, but I've got baseboard and molding coming. The trim pieces are only 2 inches long, or 2 inches wide, I should say, not very big. And that is mostly going to be used just to kind of separate the two different wallpapers that I'm using, because I'm using this for the living room, and then I've got the wallpaper that I use as a backsplash above the kitchen sink that is kind of running into the wall that is going to have the shiplap on it. So I'm going to have to use that trim to trim that out, just to do, you know, some kind of separation. And then I've got molding that's going to go on the corners, and then of course the baseboard. Now once I get the ceilings fixed, I will do an upper board going between the wall and the ceiling, but I've got to get the ceilings fixed. They are in a shape. I really just need to put drywall up, that's it, and paint. But, you know, like I said, in due time, because I'm having to save up and do these projects as I go. But it's all going to eventually get done.
And I'm a little numb from the love you gave me. I've been sleeping alone, can't get you off my mind. Just let me hold you tight until we fade away, fade away. Oh, just let me love you like we'll never fade away, fade away. Oh, just let me hold you. I've been hanging by the phone, waiting for you to call me, 'cause you never called me back. Nah, guess you don't feel the same way I've been feeling about you. Wondering if you're home, 'cause I need someone right now. And I'm a little numb from the love you gave me. I've been sleeping alone, can't get you off my mind. Just let me hold you tight until we fade away, fade away. Oh, just let me love you like we'll never fade away, fade away. Oh, just let me hold you. Just let me hold you.
Okay, so to end out the video, which I'm going to show you the entirety of the wall before the end of the video, with it completely done on the one side and it decorated with the table back next to the window and all of that. But I did have my Grove collaborative order come, and I thought I would share it with you. This is one of the bigger orders I've ever placed. Now usually when they do the seasonal, like the spring collection and things, I'll try to order you know, one of the smaller kits, but I didn't do that this time. I just ordered some things that I needed, and some things to replace a few of the things that was, you know, lost in one way or another in between the move from my old house to storage to here. So we are going to see what is in this thing. I'm excited. I can't remember it all exactly, but we're going to check it out. So let's check it out together.
So I get a little drunk and I text you, baby, wondering if you're home, 'cause I need someone.
So as you've seen, I have not been in this box yet. So, my goodness. The paper they put in this thing. Okay. Yep. All kinds of goodies. Let's see what we've got going on here. having a time. Okay. So, I do have one of these, but the one that I had, I'm pretty sure that my ex broke it when everything happened a little over a year ago. So, I did order a new one. Okay, that's stuck together. I also already did have one of these, but I did order a new one because the other one, it was in bad shape where I'd cleaned with it so much. So, and this is a replaceable head one. So, and you can get the heads for these right off of Kroger Collaborative. And then we've got the lemon and eucalyptus. This is from the spring collection, Grove Code dish soap. And then I've got the hand soap as well. I wanted to put this on my kitchen sink. I don't know if I'll put this on the bathroom sink or not. I'll probably just keep them both on the kitchen sink because that's the go-to. And then I do have some of the walnut scrubbers. I love these. These are like my favorite kind of dish sponges. I've got a new bamboo prep board. Okay, there we go. And this is just like my old one, but my old one, I had fixed it best I could, and then I did get it replaced. But as soon as I had got it, this part here had cracked and broke off. Actually, it done it right on the video that I made when I got it. But yeah, so I've got a new one. I needed a smaller board. I do have my very large Pioneer Woman brand chopping board, cutting board, whatever you want to call it. But that was my mom's. But it is so large, and I don't always need a large one. And I will say out loud, sometimes my kids have heard me say it, I have got to get me a smaller cutting board so I don't have to keep dragging this big one out every time that I need to cut something that I don't need the big one for. So I finally got a small one. And then I did get some of the reusable dish and cleaning cloths. I had these at my old house and I loved them. I used them all the time, so I went ahead and got another 2-pack. And I've got some multi-purpose cleaner, apple and pear blossom scent. All you do is just, add water. And I got the multi-purpose reusable cleaning bottle that is for the multi-purpose cleaners that I just showed you. And I got Daisy scented room freshener. I love the scent of daisies, so I'm hoping that this lives up to what I'm expecting it to smell like. And I needed a good dishcloth for the kitchen, so I did get this Turkish towel, and it's made with 100% organic cotton, and it is so adorable. And it's really big, so, but I needed a good one for the kitchen, so now I do got one. Okay, that just fell on the floor. Pick that up in a second. This should be my soap dish. Yes, my dish soap dispenser. So, yep. I'm running out of room over here, so I'm just going to set these right back down in here. I got a new bubble up dispenser. I just got the regular white one. The spring collection one was already sold out, so I did just get this. And I got the bergamot and citrus. I've been really excited to get this to put in my diffuser, so I'm probably going to be fixing that up right after I get done doing this. But Energize is what this is, and I thought that would be a great scent for spring. Okay, let's see. I don't even remember what I got. I believe that this is a room spray as well. Yeah. Yep. This is a room spray. And this one is Pacific Primrose. So that's going to probably go in my bathroom. I mean, I've got 5 boys that live at home, so that's probably going to the bathroom. Okay. And then we've got the Bubble Up Sponge dish. This, I wasn't going to get it. I went back and forth with myself, but I decided to go ahead and get it because it was on sale. And I thought, you know, why not? It was on clearance, actually. In the last 2 items, we got dish soap in the Pacific Primrose and the hand soap in the Pacific Primrose. So I did get a couple things, and I think that the containers are so cute, so I'm probably going to leave, well, not this, I will be putting it in a container. I'll have to probably order a container. I didn't even think about that for this one because it doesn't have a top to it, unless these tops will fit it once I get done with these bottles. But I'll probably use these ones first, put these up for later. Alright, so that is my Grow Collaborative haul. And they're having a really good sale too, guys. Like, I've got a lot of stuff on clearance. Like I said, I got the sponge, the Bubble Up Sponge dish on clearance. And so, and they're having their prices for their spring collection is phenomenal. And you can buy the pieces separate, or you can buy them together. You know, it doesn't matter. And this video is not sponsored by Grow Collaborative at all. I just really enjoy their products. I think that they have got top of the line products, and I love how everything, most everything is, you know, with the good of the earth and the good of animals and plants in mind. So I really think that they're doing something great at Grove. I've been a Grove customer for 4 years now, actually. Yeah, I've been a Grove Collaborative customer for 4 years now. And I always, even if all I can order is a dish soap, I always order something from their spring collection, even if it's just the dish soap, because their dish soap and their coconut scrubbers are my favorite things from there. But okay, so that's the haul. Oh, the towel. I forgot that I had dropped the towel. So that's the haul. That's everything. So I'm going to put the clip on the end to show you guys how everything turned out together, with the entrance area, the bench where I put my purse and my keys, and the kids put their shoes underneath the bench in the little shoe basket, and where we hang our jackets, and all the way to the refrigerator. I have not went past the refrigerator with the wallpaper. That will be for a later video. I'm figuring I'll just do these videos in episodes. So this one's going to be episode 1, which it'll be in the title, of course, so you all probably already seen that. But yeah, I really hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope I was able to give you guys motivation to get up and, you know, get going for spring, however and whatever it may be, whether it's spring cleaning or spring updates or, you know, whatever. I hope I was able to help you guys with some motivation for that. And so, yeah, I think that's got it till next time. Love y'all. Stay safe.
Right now, just let me hold you tight until we fade away. Yeah, fade away. Oh, just let me love you like we'll never fade away. Yeah, fade away. Oh, just let me hold you. Just let me hold you. Just let me hold you. Hey, where have you
you been? I've been looking for you now and then. Someone just like you, who can make me feel the way you do. Cause if I'm the ocean, you're the rain. We only need each other, baby, you know we're the same. Let's run away. All I need is you, now and always. You and me, we don't need no one else than each other. You and me. We could run